Okay, remember that mohair from last week that we were washing? Well, here it is. It's making an appearance again. It washed up really beautifully. I actually have more in the washer right now because I thought, let's get this bag off the floor of the shop. And so here we are. So I am carding up that lovely fall Romney that I dyed in the wool. So it's in lock formation still, and I'm just putting it in the carder with this mohair. There is not a ton of this fiber. It's a pretty small fleece after skirting and everything. Just over 2 pounds is all I just weighed out. So I'm doing this at like a 30%, and the Romney is pretty compacted in from dyeing, so that's why I'm kind of spending some extra time. Turn this on, and but it's so pretty and it's so fall-y, which I think in Oregon, it seems that fall weather is upon us, which is exciting. We've had some rain, we've had some cooler temperatures, and that's exciting. So I'm just opening up the mohair a little bit because it too gets a little compacted in washing, and putting the Romney on top of it on the picker belt here. And we'll just keep going. This is about, I think this is the second batch, and I think I said I'm doing about 30% mohair. So this fiber is gonna be nice and slick to spin, that is for sure. And nice and shiny, oh my gosh. And that's just not even acknowledging the color of the Romney. So I'll just do this for another second, and then I'll take you all over and you can see it coming out at the end, and also what it looks like fluffed. Because this is a smaller batch, make sure if you're interested in some, you are either in my Patreon community, which starts at $5 a month just to get early bird specials, but there's more fun at higher levels, or be on my newsletter list. I'm not sure if there will be enough that this will make it to the newsletter, but you never know. You just really never know, honestly. I can think a color is like the best thing ever, and then nobody wants to buy it until that right person comes along. And then sometimes I'll think, oh, that's so ugly, and everybody will love it. So everybody's color preference is what it is, right? Depends on your mood each day a lot of the time. So, okay, I'm gonna stop recording and we'll go over and we will see what's going on the other side. All right, so we've got the last of the fiber going in. Those teeth are just opening everything up. And here we are out the other end. It's all just getting spit into here. And today is beautiful for humidity. I think I'm at about 60%. And you can see the wall of fluff there. I'll open it up in just a minute and let you see how it looks once the door is open. Okay, so here is our great reveal of all of it out of the picker. I just love the little fluffs in between here. That wall against the door is so pretty. So here it is. So now what I'm gonna do is, and I did a pretty good job. I am going to pull this out. I am going to condition it, and then tomorrow likely it will go on the carder because I still have to finish up these today. The last of Fiber Club and a little bit, that little extra wool that I had from another fleece. So that's where we're going next. Finally, some carding. All right, everybody, we're at the carder. I'm coming, I promise. Just getting a few things set up. Anyway, here we are, and this is that lovely fiber that we picked, I think it was in 2 weeks ago video. This is so I didn't tell you what it was, I don't think, because it was a surprise for my fiber clubbers. And this is it's a kind of a crossbreed of, the main part of this breed is Merino. 50 to 75% of these fleeces started with Merino. No, that didn't sound right. So this was 5 or 6 fleeces, I believe, and the base on all of them was Merino. So about minimum 50% of each fleece was merino, up to I think 75%. And then there was also BFL, Rommeldale, and some border Leicester in varying degrees in each of these fleeces. So merino, Rommeldale, both considered fine wools. I'm just popping down the end here to push this down, and I'll be right back. You all have seen what happens if I lose control of my roving on the other end. So 2 fine wools and then a bit of longer wools equal this glorious fiber that you saw me picking a couple weeks ago. And it is carding up beautifully. This is all from Roy Bob Farm in Central Oregon. And it cards up really lovely. I'm just thrilled with it. And hopefully all my Fiber Club subscribers are thrilled with it too. Fiber Club is a monthly subscription club I have where you get fiber in the mail and a little extra gift too. It is sold out at the moment, but I do take people on the waiting list, and the waiting list is getting smaller at the moment. So if you are interested, this may be the time to send me an email and get on the waiting list for it. Kind of a guaranteed get fiber every month from me. So there it is. Let's go see. It may have already jumped. No, it didn't. Good. All right, there's the carder working. We've got good humidity today because it's been raining. And here she comes. Just gorgeous. So you can see all those fibers blended up really well. There's an occasional, I wouldn't even say it's neps. A lot of it's just like an occasional little second cut here and there. No big deal. Worth it. This fiber spins so lovely. And it feels so good. Okay, next project. Okay, everyone. All right, everyone, I am here at the carder and we're finally carding up this. I'm gonna turn the machine on. We're finally carding up this Romney that I dyed in the wool and blended it with mohair. And it is heavy on the mohair. It's about 30% mohair, so it's gonna have a pretty spectacular drape. I just did a little sample on it on my wheel, and it is slick. I'll tell you that much. That's what mohair will do. And then Romney. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful spin, and it's carding up lovely. I'm going to take you to the other end in a minute. I'm just going to finish getting this feed out, and I'm running this at about 3 ounces per feed. I probably could do more, but with the high mohair, I just am leaving it as it is because it's running well, and so why mess with a good thing? And I'm just kind of opening up. Some of those Romney locks were pretty tight, so I'm doing a little extra opening on this end. And sometimes mohair doesn't pick out perfectly well because it's pretty compacted also. So, okay, some of it. Some of the locks get, you know, those ringlets. All right, so there we are. Let's go see. I'm gonna take you off the tripod here, and we're gonna go take a quick peek at it up close. Going in, and then let's go see it coming out here. There she is working, and here we are coming out. It's like a beautiful orangey sherbet. And the mohair is whites and silvers, so it's going to have that nice additional little, here's some of it in the can already, and it's stunning. It's going to have such a beautiful luster. Okay, a fun one, very fall inspired. Okay, I'm here at my Ashford at the mill, and thought I would just show you spinning a little bit of this fiber. I think I don't know. I think this fiber would spin up really lovely long draw or short forward. I am kind of enjoying the short forwardness of it because of the heavy mohair in it. I just think it'll highlight the mohair really well. It'll kind of saturate that extra shine and luster. And it also is going to have such a beautiful drape between the Romney fiber and that added mohair in there. So I'll show you in a minute how it's looking, but it spins up really smoothly. That's always my objective when I am milling fibers for you all. But I think you could get a nice thin, I mean, this is gonna wanna spin thin if you let it do what it wants to do, which you don't have to, but it's gonna wanna spin thin because of all that mohair in there. It's making it nice and slick. So it's really up to you, but it would be also lovely in a kind of heavier weight, bulky. It's still going to have a drape to it, just in a heavier weight, right? But I could see this spinning up really thin. Hopefully you all can see. I got carried away. Let me scan in a little bit more. Whoop. And then you can really see what I'm doing here. Of course, I should have paused that for you all, but did I? No. Rude. So, as always with spinning, whether I'm spinning short forward or long draw, the lightest touch you can possibly give it is going to be your wind situation, right? So always practicing that super light handle on the front and on the back. Even though you're pinching on the front, you can do a light pinch. You know, it doesn't need to be a death grip to get that fiber to stop spinning. So, all right, let me show you what this is looking like. I thought I would take you off the tripod for this, but there it is. It is like a beautiful rusty color and it's spinning up lovely. So get on my newsletter list if you have interest of this. There is a little bit left still, so they'll be the first to know as soon as it hits the online shop. Okay, everybody, I will see you next week.